After looking at series and parallel configurations, let's look at an interesting mix of the two. So it's called component redundancy and unit or subsystem redundancy. So when we talk about unit redundancy, it's a parallel arrangement of series subsystems. And when we talk about component redundancy, it's a series arrangement of parallel subsystems. So graphically, with 2 by 2 units, this is what the two configurations look like. So in the unit configuration, we have two subsystems in parallel, the upper arm and the lower arm. And in the component redundancy, we have two parallel subsystems in series. So the left subsystem and the right subsystem. So now the question naturally arises, is which configuration is better? So in the unit redundancy, the subsystem is duplicated, and in component redundancy, the component is duplicated. So let's just do a small example involving these 4 elements in these two configurations, and let them be identical and independent. So in that case, the unit redundancy system reliability would be each arm has a reliability of R squared because they are in series, and because the two units are in parallel, so it's R squared plus R squared minus the product of the two. So when we simplify, it's R squared times 2 minus R squared. And the component redundancy system reliability is each of the two subsystems are parallel in nature, so that's R plus R minus R squared, and so there are 2 of them, so we multiply those, and the answer is R squared times 2 minus R whole squared. Now to find which one is better, we just subtract one from the other. So let's subtract RU from RC, and if we do the algebra, the answer comes out to be that the difference is a product of non-negative terms. So it's twice R squared times 1 minus R whole squared. And so the conclusion is that, which is always non-negative, so RC is at least as good as RU in every possible case, as long as the elements are identical and independent. This can be generalized, of course, under various values of number of elements in each subsystem, and but the general conclusion is that the component redundancy is better than unit redundancy. And for more details, you could read the excellent book by Martin Schumann.